A lot of people tell me they like when I bring comedy to a serious subject. So a dude hit me up and say, Josh, I just got put on child support. Is there anything you can tell me about child support? 5 truths about child support. 5. Number 1, I don't care if you make $1 billion. When your money gets taken out that check, it's going to hurt. Child support is supposed to be for a child who's being raised in 2 separate homes. Sometimes that's not the case. Child support don't go that way. But the moment you see money deducted out that check that you can't stop, it hits you like a thief in the night. If you are used to bringing home $515 a week, then you get your check and you bring home $311, it ain't nothing you can stop it. It's like your air being taken from your... Now you know how Ariel felt in The Little Mermaid. You cannot go down to the Department of Revenue, knock on their window and say, give me my money back. They're going to open them blinds, look at you and say, next, please. You are officially responsible for child support until that child is 18, until you can afford a lawyer to go back to that court to say you ain't on child support no more. You cannot prepare yourself for the air being sucked out that wallet when that child support hit. Number 2, to keep your sanity, do not concern yourself with what the other parent is doing with the money you are giving. In a perfect world, the parent receiving child support will have to provide to the courts every week what they're doing with that child support money. But this is not a perfect world. That parent could be going Sizzler, that parent could be going Cheesecake Factory, that parent could be going Script Club, and that parent could be going getting surgery and body modifications. It's not your business what they're doing with that money, because when you concern yourself with it, you go crazy. Now, when you go pick up your child, you ask your child, hey, what you eat last night? We ate hot dogs and weenies, but I give your mama $700 a month in child support. Why you eating hot dogs and weenies? I don't know. My mom said she ain't got no money. To stop yourself from fighting L and setting it off and barbecuing, try not to concern yourself with where your money goes. Once that money leaves your hand, it's between that person and the Lord himself. Number 3, women pay child support too. Now I know I was a victim of child support about 8-9 years ago. Thank you, Lord, that I'm no longer paying that. Shouts out to the court system. Woo! And as a man, I was the first person to say, the system is biased, it's sexist. Women ain't never on child support. So I ran into a woman that was on child support. And when I say the judge taxed her in Collier County, he taxed her like 8 income taxes in 1 month. Based on circumstances and depending on the situations, women have been told that they have to pay child support. The exact same child support that a man will have to pay. If you have custody of your child more often than not, and you need the support from the child, go to the Department of Revenue. In the Department of Revenue, they have a guideline. That guideline does not say, are you a man or a woman? That guideline say who has majority of the days and how much do you guys make. And they base child support off that. Number 4. The threat of child support will shake you up. I don't care who you are. When dealing with child modification, custody battles, and things like that, words get thrown around, people get called names, but when that word child support come out somebody's mouth, you know what? You keep talking junk to me, I'm gonna go down there to the Department of Revenue on Monday, and you're gonna be on child support by Wednesday. All humbleness set in. You can say, what? The department, why you gotta get them involved? Why you a snitch? It's like telling her why you telling my mom on me? Okay? I ain't even say that. I ain't even say I'm gonna kill you. I said I'm gonna kill this relationship and I'm gonna kill this argument. I ain't with all this. Nothing will humble a human like the threat of child support being added to a paycheck that they already don't got. It hurts. So before you say that B word, that C word, that D word, that P word, that E word, oh, you know what the E word is? Think about it. Is child support gonna come at the neck and take you out for the next 12, 13 years? And number 5, do not listen to anybody else's situation about child support, because yours will be different. Everybody who's been on child support all of a sudden becomes an expert on child support. All you got to do is show the judge some receipts, dog. You show them some receipts, you ain't going to be on child support. Get your child insurance. If you carry their insurance, they ain't going to put you on child support. No. You go to the court thinking you finna represent yourself. The judge going to pick you up more to comeback style. Finish him. Fatality. Child support is a tool that should solely be used for the child. If you do not need the money, do not take the money, because you reap what you sow. And if you've been sowing child support that you don't need, after 18, I promise you, you will get yours twice, 3 times. Karma has no expiration date. If you are a parent and you know you emotional and you know you base the financial giving on the mood you in, let the government get involved, let the courts get involved, and let them designate a certain amount so you don't have to deal with it, because you do not want to end up in jail with your license suspended. You don't want to be the deadbeat mother or father going through it. And the child support officers can take up to 60% of your check. You do not want to make $1,000 only receive $400 because you wanted to be an asshole that much and not take care of that seed that you helped bring into the world. If this video ain't real enough for you, I don't know what you need.
I won't get out of your head. You're gonna hear what I say, gonna give it to you straight, just like Josh prayed. Ooh.